Hello, brothers and sisters. My intention for this particular video is to bring some soul nourishment with the wisdom of the energy in this portal for the Cancer energy at the 0 point. When within a degree there is a 0 point, it is a point of absolute potentiality. It is a point where we can reset, where we can drop in and then recreate. So this is really powerful, and wow. So with Mars at Pisces conjunct Neptune, then semi-squaring the Taurus at a later degree, um, there's it's like a re-looking at the unity and the intention of utopia and the dream, and cutting through the illusion, and then also implanting that into new earth, because with Uranus in Taurus, this represents the new earth being implanted at this time. So I'm here to share with you some wisdom of this time through this portal, and also we're going to do a meditation together. So this is about the deep primordial waters of the divine feminine, the divine mother presence. Something in our history for this period of time where there has been a disconnection of the pure divine nurturing mother presence, and concealed in the lies that have been told through this particular juncture in time, that have, whether someone was abandoned from the mother presence in their life, and then they go on to perpetuate that wound of abandonment and fear. And so we can see that has played out in our history with the truth of the intuition, that the soul's essence, the soul's presence, this thing that we cannot describe or define, but we can feel. We can feel it so deeply in our blood, in the light codes, in the wisdom of the divine feminine. Goddess, she has he. Goddess has and contains God. There is nothing missing. She holds all in her presence. She is the all benevolent, loving, giving one, wanting every one of her children to be nourished. So we're in this powerful reset of the primordial deep waters at this time. It is now time to see where we have grown, and we have also become the mother presence in nurturing, and thinking about how much you care about those people, those friends, those ones that you love, and how much that presence comes through in you wanting their best, you wanting to hold them in a place of love. And can you now take the slack off yourself and hold yourself in that love as your best friend? Can you cast away all the illusions and the desire for seeking outside of yourself for nourishment, to discover the nourishment within you? With a deep breath, in connecting with nature, with your heart, with this divine space within. A place to feel and a place to heal. To be held. It is my intention for this space that all who witness or join this temple You come here for nourishment, and you come here to feel your sacredness in these waters. At this 0 point where the sun and the moon, this is a point of reset, calling in all your fears, all your stories now, and asking for them to be released and cleansed. If you could give up one of the stories, or two or three, that are perpetuating illusion and perpetuating disempowerment in your life and misalignment, what stories would they be? Could you let go of some of this stuff that's been holding you in bondage, in entangled with others, within the family unit, within the early mothering bonding of when you were first held or not held, and the stories that came from that, that perpetuated lack and misfortune? Are you able to now find within you that the universe will always fill up a space that becomes empty? Therefore, you became the one, the nurturer, the bond. And can you see that your light is so bright, so nourishing, so healing? And can you return that back through your whole system in forgiveness for yourself as you let go? Connecting deeply to the deep warrior priestess within you, whether masculine or feminine, connecting to the essence of that which has no form, yet has so much feeling and light and luminescence within the being. As it expands and it gives with its benevolent force, an all-giving, loving, wholesome system, there is nothing to do to be worthy. There is nothing to say to be worthy. You are a child of Adonai and Gaia, the Divine Father and the Divine Mother. It is time to birth yourself back through the earth, back into the support and the nourishment. As we cast out and we go beyond the interference, up into the pure light of the solar sun, we now dissolve and disintegrate all interference, external, internal, anything that we've played into, seeing it just dissolve into the light as you take the sword of truth, this powerful sword that you have earned with your wisdom over this time, through all time, space, and dimension, and in your ancient lineage of advanced systems, these powerful advanced systems of where you came from, calling in that light, aligning with the divine truth as you cut away all entanglements and all confusion in the storm that surrounds you at this time, with the disempowerment fighting for control, and clearing the way and knowing that there has been a critical tipping point within this cycle of awakening that has now spreading the light. So visualizing that light spreading over Mother Gaia, as we all awaken like lights. But we come into this deep stillness in this portal as we plant the seeds of the new earth, and we plant the seeds of our new birth, as we rebirth, renewed, as we cut away all the distortions of the old stories that hold us in our pain and our suffering, as we let go of them and we choose the will of the divine, of Adonai, of God, through the great Sun, through the Source, and the great Mother, Gaia. And may all faces of the divine feminine emerge with their pure essence and their different archetypal embodiment, all teaching their lessons, all holding the codes of light within their stories. As the pure God presence comes through in His protection and His shield and brings down that protective light at this time, so that we may continue the work and birth this new earth as light workers and star seeds through this all time, space, dimension, and reality within this galactic field of light. Through Mother Gaia, as she is growing in her essence, in pure love and pure light. As we continue to grow the light seeds of the pure light of the pure truth, and we cast out now through this 0 point, we become immune. As Saturn sits at 0 in Aquarius and the moon sits in Cancer, we have an in conjunction where a new wave, a new octave, a new light can be seen as a new pathway. Saturn ruling the Aquarian energy at the moment, which shows us all communities, all systems, the rebuilding of a system that communicates and honors all uniqueness, all life forms, all origins of the original seed. And then feeding through with this in conjunction, bringing in a new octave, bringing in a new way to see the light. And the Cancer energy getting this nourishment from the star systems as she feeds on that light, and she brings the waters, the nourishing waters, the pure primordial divine feminine presence in her essence, allowing that light to come up through your feet, through the earth, like a beautiful water fountain of light, scintillating brilliance as it comes up through your feet, through your legs, through your body, through all aspects, through all the cells, nourishing, healing, allowing it to travel to places that are saying, yes, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, and allowing that light to come into the 8 seed cells and switching them on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lighting up. And the liquid in your spine now channeling the electricity of the information of your divine intelligence, flowing through the systems, allowing all systems to open and align with the spine, align with the straightness of your spine. As through the Christed light, through the higher Christed grid of the pure Christ light, through Adonai, one of the aspects of the divine masculine, holding very strong at this time with Buddha, Maitreya, through the pure light, through the pure source light of the one, the truth, the I am, through the Creator, the ultimate one, Creator, through the earth, masculine and feminine, Goddess, containing God, she containing He, all one. the 0 and the 1. And allowing yourself to forgive yourself for all that you have carried, for all the tiredness that you carry, and allow that to purge from your system in this space, releasing the fears, releasing the tears, letting them go as you align, as you begin to align with the deep mother presence of the true divine essence of the thriving, flourishing. She is flourishing in her essence and her ability to give to you. Anyone who shows you any different was a victim of the program. They were a victim of misalignment. So release their program from your system continuously as you release the stories and everything attached to that paradigm. As we take the new paradigm shift into this light, into this purity, into this truth. As we continue to open in this space and expand through all systems, nourishing, sending love to the hearts of all your loved ones. And with that sword continuing to cut away the interference from the external as the storm takes its grip around you, clearing away as we continue to amplify and plant the seeds at this time. In this critical juncture where the South Node and North Node take place in Sagittarius and Gemini, to bring back the voice of knowledge, the voice of truth, the voice of wisdom, the voice of harmony, the voice of giving the nourishment of the divine truth for all, for one. And here we continue to release as we continue to connect to these primordial waters. Letting go. This is an opportunity to reset. What stories do you want to throw back through the pure source field to never return again? And to now plant the true stories of the all-giving one, the benevolent one, of where you came from, through your star lineage, through the divine wisdom of Saturn at this time, bringing in the ancient knowledge of the Aquarius 0 point. A powerful point to reconnect with the Divine Mother, Father, the original creators of this universe and galaxy, as they return you to your abundance, to your nourishment, nourishing all systems. First within your body, as you give forgiveness back to yourself, and then forgiveness to all those who have been a part of your learning. As you release them from your mind, you release yourself from the imprisonment that you have held their distortion against your soul. Release that now. Release all distortions from your soul so that your body can be purified. This is how we nourish ourselves. So changing of diet, changing of all systems, changing into the pathway as we forge forward now. Aligning with the heaven on earth. There is no greed, there is no need, there is no hunger, there is no need to overeat because you have enough. There is a desire to feed yourself with all that nourishes you, that heals you. Purifying the body through every purge, through every letting go, through all the cutting away. And then aligning with your heart, 3 breaths into the heart space now. Knowing that you are connected through your God team, your true God team, through the crown, opening up to the divine wisdom. When we purify our system, we cannot be a host to virus or any form of hijacking. As the earth and her children begin to align, we begin to purify our diet. We begin to connect more deeply with the earth as she is growing, as she is awakening, and disconnecting from the disempowerment that is raging like a storm through the duality at this time, and to continue to bring compassion for all those who have fallen into the misalignment, but not to feed into it, but to continually empower yourself. For your empowerment is paramount at this time. Your empowerment is the way. It is through you first nourishing and filling your own cup, your own inner chalice, and then going into service at the highest level through the heart, through no agenda, but to serve the truth, to serve the light. As the myth becomes real, and what we thought was real becomes the myth, everything is turning upside down as we realize all the lies, the false puppetry within a system that we always felt something wasn't quite right. Something was always taking from us and not giving back. releasing of all the false promises of a self-serving system as it dissolves through the great sun into dust, dissolving the system into dust, and visualizing the whole system in the self-serving model dissolving into dust as we call in the nourishment, the healing, and the repair. Many of Earth's children are going to need to be repaired, and sending that light to all of them, sending healing to all of them, that their systems may receive this now. And Mother Earth, she nourishes, she nourishes. And all the beautiful beings, the thousands, the millions, the 144 million, let's say that it's gone exponential now, the 144 million and more, now expanding exponentially around the world, bringing that light of the true divine geometries through the higher systems of the advanced civilizations that our DNA knows, through the root races, as all those root races, every creed, every color, every culture brings their codes of light, brings their unique essence, and it's all celebrated. Everyone is honored and celebrated in their God Goddess essence as a whole, activating these codes through the 8 seed cells now. As we bring back the truth, as we bring back the harmony, as we continue to plant this seed of truth, aligning with the divine presence of the One through the pure source, light, Christed grid, through all systems, powerful, powerful change as we all hold hands in this system. Hamsa soham ekam, Hamsa soham ekam, Hamsa soham ekam. Bringing in that light, bringing in that love, bringing in your peace, bringing in your unity, bringing in your light, bringing in your love, bringing in your truth, bringing in your alignment with the One. You are one in the Goddess, Divine Mother Priestess, in her Empress essence. Loving and giving within all systems, healing, revealing, and sealing with light, decompressing and expanding to receive more of these light codes as they come through all systems, through all light. Feeling and healing your crystal light. Your light heals. You have become the one. You hold the codes of the Divine Mother Essence and the true Father Essence as he stands in alignment. She is the designer through her divine intelligence, and he is the craftsman as he protects and seals, brings in the structure aligned with the service to the divinity of all benevolence, the all-giving one, the all-benevolent one. There is no payoff. There is no deals. You have everything you need through this presence, through this essence, through this vibration. Feel it. Feeling it. You have been given everything you need now. This is a reset back to your truth, your alignment. As the seeds of the new world are planted throughout the earth, throughout the grids of the earth, we birth the truth, we come back into alignment with the one, Mother Gaia, the Sun, Adonai, through the heart. The twin presence as one in divine union. All people dancing now, allowing your spirit to dance and celebrate celebrating your wholeness, celebrating your family, celebrating your return to your true lineage through the starlight and the light codes of origins within the earth, within the multidimensional earth, and through all systems in this galactic field of light. Deep reset now as you return to the truth, resetting memories. There's many things we do not need to revisit anymore. You've done it. We're clearing the loop, the time loop that perpetuates the same story over and over again, clinging to the pain, the lies, the confusion, releasing all of that now through the divine flame, binding, rendering neutral all those stories of destruction now, wrapping them up and then sending them back through the pure source field to be transformed into love and alignment. As the shadows come up to dance, shining your light on them and watching them dissolve and integrate. Planting those seeds of union with your true one, your true counterpart, your true complement, your true harmony. All twin flame unions, all divine counterpart unions, all divine complement unions. Allowing the masculine to let go and align his will with the will of the divine. Let thy will become divine will through the first ray, the blue light, the blue flame. As we visualize a blue flame now coming through our throat chakra, healing our voice as we anchor in the truth and the purity of our love and our alignment. As the masculine releases his attachments to the old stories, his constant need to fix something that is broken, clearing the way and letting go of the broken and knowing that it was the illusion, and relieving and releasing yourself of the confusion, coming into the simplicity of your light, of your truth, of your love. in this love and this alignment and this truth. I now give the greatest thanks for all that have been able to join this beautiful space as we take ourselves maybe to dance and move our energy, or to meditate deeper, to carry this with you, or to rest and have a sleep, allowing the body to recalibrate, integrate, and reset as we make the choice and the pledge to let go and to discontinue any telling of the illusion. The illusion of separation is no longer, as we know we are one. We are amplified in this light, in this beauty, in this truth, in this love, faith, integrity, serenity, and grace, expanding up through all systems into the healing and benevolence of the green, the blue, the violet, the pink, the gold, the rose pink flame. And I'll do 3 ohms now. And feeling that expansion through all fields, all systems, back into your body, back into the fold, nourishing through the feet, the ankles, the legs, the knees, healing all your body, receiving the codes of light, anchoring through the spine, activating the 8 seed cells up through the liquid in the spine as it receives the feeling, the healing, the electricity, the activation of this portal. And I give the greatest thanks to all and one. This powerful time of transformation on Mother Gaia as we hold the light strong, as we hold the truth strong, and continue to fold back into the nourishment of our soul, the nourishment of our feeling, the nourishment of our divine intelligence, encoded through the I Am presence of God, Goddess. Namaste.